Hey there, boys and girls. Mrs. Stefan coming to you again from my dining room table. Yesterday in Reader's Workshop, we learned about the importance of reading fluently and not reading like a robot. Today, I want to continue this conversation about the importance of reading fluently, but also to try to read like the character. So, we've been learning all these types of different decoding reading strategies, as well as the importance of reading fluently. So, when we're reading fluently and we read stories that have conversation or dialogue, we also want to do our best to read how the character sounds. So, to show you what I mean, I went on Epic and I just searched a book. And this book I found on Epic is called Bubble Trouble. Now, I am not going to read the whole book to you, but I do want to show you what I mean by reading like the reader with the dialogue. So, on this first page, we can see lots of um, quotation marks. We can see commas. So let's see here. You can see some quotes here. That's when the author is wanting people to have conversation. We see commas. And I want you to listen to me read just this page twice. Now I'm going to read it normal, and then I'm going to read it how I think possibly those characters sound. So listen as I read this page. Please, Jane, I begged, can I be in your club? Sorry, Grace, my big sister said. You know the rule. You have to be able to blow a bubble. But I can't, I said. Watch me, said Jane. Did I sound like a robot? Was I fluent? Did I sound like the characters on in my story? Nope. So we've got Jane and Grace. There's two girls. Looks like one wants to blow a bubble and there's a bubble blowing club. Now listen as I read as the characters might sound in my head. Please, Jane, I begged. Can I be in your club? Sorry, Grace, my big sister said. You know the rule. You have to be able to blow a bubble. But I can't, I said. Watch me. Now, sometimes when we read books, the voices may change. But did you hear the difference? Each character had their own voice and they sounded a little bit different. Now, when the author was writing this book, they gave those quotation marks for each of those characters to come alive, and their voices, their reading like the character is different. Now, even if I go down here, this is where like the narrator would say it. But when you see these quotation marks, that is where the author wants that character to speak. So when you read today, I want to challenge you to, whether it's in your head, if you're at school or if you're at home, you can read it out loud to your mom, you can read it out loud to your dog, to your stuffed animal. I want to challenge you to not only practice reading fluently, not like a robot, but I want to challenge you to read like the character. If you have two characters in your book, one might have a deep voice. One might have a small southern voice like this. How do your characters sound when you read it in your head? Good luck today. I want to challenge you to read not like a robot, and your challenge today as you read to self to read like the character. I'm proud of you, boys and girls. Keep on reading.